This conference will now.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. Uh, so, so which concept we had explained yesterday? We had discussed yesterday. So that is nothing but the formulas, I think, no. So we were discussing about the sum, average, maximum, minimum. So all those things I have done. So which was the last function which I had discussed with you yesterday? So before that, I'll be preparing some simple data here. Yeah. So anyone of you, can you let me know, so which was the last concept we had discussed yesterday? Some function is done. Hello? Hello?
Ma'am, your voice is cracking.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am,
Oh,
your
is
voice
it
is cracking.
so my voice is okay. So now you can you just check my voice is audible clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay then. So now can you tell me which was the last concept we had discussed yesterday? Some function have I discussed?
Mathematical function.
Mathematical function. In that mathematical functions, which was the last one? Sum function, sum sum.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay then. So some of you called me actually, so I'm very sorry. So I couldn't answer your call. Okay, so later after your class is finished, definitely I'll answer your call. Okay. So yes. So are you people are having any doubts? So for what purpose you have called me? So why? Because say now don't get confused, girls. Actually, the link which was sent it to you in the WhatsApp group is nothing but the for the class. That's all. Okay. So for the class purpose. That's all. So if you like if you wanted to join for the particular class, right? So the link has been updated. So that's why that particular link it has been shared it to you in the group. That's all. Okay, understood. That is not regarding any kind of exercises, assignments and all. Okay, so it is just the link which is very much helpful for you to join the link. Okay. Yes, so next we will continue with the next mathematical functions. So that is nothing but the maximum. Okay, so maximum is nothing but, so it will be displaying you the highest value. Okay, it will be displaying you the highest value, highest number within the selected range. Okay, say now for example is equal to max. That's all. Okay, so you cannot give there as the maximum, that is the full form you cannot give. So only you can give here as max. That's all. Okay, so is equal to max open bracket.
Ma'am, so
Okay,
this is
so
also
now
the next mathematical function, ma'am.
yeah, exactly. So after sum function, you are having max, that is maximum function. The next after this sum only. Okay, so is equal to max open bracket, and then you have to select a particular range here. So that means from b2 is to b5. Okay, so b2 is to b5. So and then press enter. So now close the bracket. So again press enter. So now actually four cells are there. So that is b2, b3, b4 and b5. Okay, so now whichever the particular number is the highest one, so that one only it will be displaying you here. So that is about the maximum value. Understanding, girls? But so you cannot give here as maximum full form. So you have to give just max. That's all. Understanding? So please write down, girls, each and everything. So each and every formula you have to write down. So while I am explaining itself. Okay.
Ma'am, can you
So
show how to
the
calculate it once more?
maximum,
Yes, ma'am.
so is equal to max. That's all. So it will be displaying you the highest number. That means the largest value within the particular cell. So then open bracket. So and then you select the range here. So that means from b2 to b5. Okay, so from b2 to b5 you have to select here. So and then you have to close the bracket. So and then press enter. Say now you got the highest number within the particular selected range. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, so the next one is about the minimum. So if the maximum is, it will be displaying you the highest number. Then what about the minimum? How
The lowest
according to
number,
what
ma'am.
it? Yes, exactly. Very good. So is equal to min. Okay, is equal to min. So that means it will be displaying you the least number. Okay, least value. So is equal to min. So and then open bracket. Okay, so open bracket. So and then you again select this. Okay, so again select this. So again close the bracket. So again press enter. See now you are having the least value. Okay, you are having the least value. So that is about the minimum. So maximum is nothing but the highest value. Minimum is nothing but the least value. Like that. Okay. So this is about the function, about the minimum. Okay, understanding, girls? Okay, so this is about the minimum. So again, the mathematical function only it continues. So the next one is about the ceiling. Okay, ceiling. So ceiling is nothing but the so it will be displaying
Ma'am,
you
can you
the
just
next divisible.
write it down in the notes?
Yeah. So this is the like actually so it will be displaying you the same thing. Okay, so even in the if I just put it in the notepad also. Yeah, okay. So I will put it in the notepad here. So that means mathematical functions. Okay, so in this mathematical functions, so yesterday we had covered with the sum function. So now it is maximum. Okay, so next it is about the minimum. So next it is about the ceiling function. Okay, so what is the sum function? Sum is nothing but the addition. Okay, so the total value it will be displayed within the selected range. So then maximum means, so the largest number, so the largest value will be displayed. Okay, so largest value will be displayed within the selected range. Okay, so please write down this one, within the selected range. So, and again, what do you mean by the minimum? So it will be displaying you the smallest value. Okay, so within the selected range here. So what is this ceiling? So it is displays you the next divisible number. Okay, so next divisible number will be displayed. Okay, so then the next one, floor. Okay, so floor, so the previous divisible number it will be displayed. Okay, so the
Ma'am, for
previous
ceiling,
divisible number,
shortcut key
which one?
for ceiling, ma'am.
No, there is no shortcut key for ceiling. That is a function. Okay, so that is a function. You are not having any shortcut key for that. So
Ma'am, will
the
you
next
show
thing
how to
is,
calculate it now?
yeah, in Excel I will show you about the ceiling. I have not shown you. Okay, so ceiling is nothing but, so it will be displaying you the next divisible number. Okay, say now for example is equal to, okay, so ceiling open bracket. Okay, so now the number, so which is the number you want? So now for example 47 I will just display. Okay, so 47 I'll just apply. So and then comma significance. So significance is nothing but 5 I will mention. Okay, so 47 will be divisible by 5. So I don't want any round off. I mean, I don't want any digits number. So it has to be rounded off. Okay. So 47 comma 5. So 47 will be divisible by 5. Girls?
No, ma'am.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No. So then the next divisible number. So that means 48. 48, is it possible?
No, ma'am.
Then what about 49?
No, ma'am.
Then what about 50?
It is, ma'am.
Yes, yes. So the next divisible number is 50. So that means 5 tens are 50. Okay, so 5 tens are 50. Understanding? So that is nothing but the ceiling. Okay, so the
Ma'am,
next
can you
one is
repeat?
about the floor. Yeah, yeah. Say now is equal to ceiling open bracket. Okay, so now the number. So number is nothing but you just mention here as 47. Okay, so whichever the number you want, you can just apply here, not a problem. Okay, so 47 comma, so now the significance you have to mention. So significance is nothing but the divisible number. So now the divisible number is 5. Okay, so now the divisible number is 5. So now close the bracket. Okay, so now close the bracket. So again press enter. See now 48, 49 and 50 will be the answer, like that. Understood? So this is about the ceiling. So it will be displaying you the next divisible number. Okay. So next it is about the floor. So it will be displaying you the previous divisible number. Okay, so it will be displaying you the previous divisible number. So now is equal to floor open bracket. Okay, so is equal to floor open bracket. So and again the number. So number in the sense, so again I will just mention here as 47 here. Okay, so again I'll just mention here as 47. So and then comma significance. So again I will mention here as 5 only. Again I'll mention here as 5 only. So again close the bracket. Okay, so now again close the bracket. So again press enter. See now 46 will not be divisible by 5. So then 45 will be the answer. So that means 5 nines are 45. So that is about the ceiling. So ceiling means the next divisible number and the floor means the previous divisible number. That's all. Understood, girls? So next function is about the round. Okay, so round is nothing but, so it will display you the uh, round off. Okay, so the particular number will be rounded off to the whole digit. Okay, so say now for example is equal to round off is equal to round open bracket. So then the number, so if I just mention here as 84 point, okay, 84 point some numbers here 7 8 6 5 4 6 8. Okay, so now comma then the number of digits. So now I have 4 5 6 7 digits, but now I wanted to decrease that particular number into 2 digits. Okay, so totally we have 7 digits, so now I have to decrease that into 2 digits. So I'll just select this, so then close the bracket and then press enter. See now 84.79 it will display, so that means it will be rounded off. Understood, girls?
Ma'am, can you explain this once?
Yeah. Is equal to round open bracket. Okay, so is equal to round open bracket. So again 84.786546.8. Okay, so some number I have put here, so which consisting of the decimal. Okay, so now comma 2 I have mentioned. So I have displayed here how many number of digits I want. Okay, so now 2 and then close the bracket. So again press enter. See now I'll be getting here as 84.79. Okay, so that is about the round option, I mean round function. So next it is about the, so next it is about the
Ma'am, could you just explain
trunks
ceiling once again?
ceiling. Yes, so is equal to ceiling open bracket. Okay, so now 47 comma 5. Okay, so 47 comma 5. So what is this 47? So it is a number. Okay, so 47 and then comma 5. So that is a divisible number, so that means the significance. So now the divisible number you have to mention here. So now so 5, so it will be displaying you the next divisible number. Okay, so it will be displaying you the next divisible number. Okay, so now 47, after 47, 48, 49. Okay, so the next divisible number is 50. Understood? So now press enter. See, now I got here as
Yes,
I
ma'am.
got here
Understood.
as 50. Hmm. So now the next one is about the trunk. Okay, trunk. So here is equal to trunk open bracket. So again I'll mention the same thing like 84.7865. Okay, so again 83. Okay, so now comma. So again 2 digits I wanted to decrease this. So now in the case of round function, so the particular formula, I mean the number will be rounded off. But in the case of trunk function, so it will be displayed how many number of digits you specified, like that. So now close the bracket. So again press enter here. See, now it has not been rounded off. Okay, so now it has been displaying us the particular respective number of digits we have specified. Understanding?
Ma'am, can you repeat this once more?
Yes, ma'am. Can you repeat this once more, ma'am?
Ah, so yes, so is equal to trunk open bracket. So 84.786583. So comma 2. So 2 is nothing but, so here I have 7 digits. Okay, so here I have 7 digits. Now I wanted to decrease that to 2
Okay, ma'am.
digits, but not the rounding off option. Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, what is this comma 2, ma'am? Like, what is this 786583 comma 2?
That is a number. Okay, that is a number. 84. 84 is a number. Some number I have put. Okay, so that is a number, and then comma 2. So 2 is nothing but the decimal. So how many digits you want to get? Understanding? How many number of digits you want to get? So that is about the trunk. Understood?
Ma'am, what is the
Can you
difference between
explain?
round and ma'am?
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, can you explain what is the difference between round and trunk?
Rounding is nothing but it will be displaying you the rounded off. So say for example any number which we are having greater than zero point 0.5. Okay, so you know the approximate value, it will be increasing one number. So after 5, no, so after 5 if it is there, so then one number will be increasing. That concept, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
So yes, so according to that it will display in the case of round function. But in the case of trunk function, it will not be displayed according to the round function. Okay, so it will be displaying you the number of digits which we specify. Okay, so the number of digits which we specify is here 2. Okay, so now in the answer I will be getting 84.78. That's all. So here it will not be rounded off. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah. So then the last one, mode. Okay, so then the last one is mode. So is equal to. So actually, what do you mean by this mode? So trunk. So then the next thing is about the mode. So it will be displaying you the reminder value. Okay, so now it will be displaying you the reminder value. Okay, so now here is equal to mod mode. So now open bracket. So what is the number? So now for example, if I just give here as 47. So again comma, divisor is 5. So 5 nines are 45. Okay, so 5 nines are 45. So then how much is the remainder? 2 is the remainder, right? 2 is the remainder, right? So now close the bracket. So again press enter. Say now you will be getting the answer here as 2. Understood?
Ma'am, can you repeat once again, ma'am?
Ah, say now here is equal to mode open bracket 47 comma 5. 47 comma 5. So 5 nines are 45. Okay, so 2 is the remainder value. So that particular remainder value will be displayed in the case of mode function. Or 2 will be displayed in the case of mode function. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ah, ah. So this is about the mathematical functions. Okay.
Ma'am, one doubt. Can you explain floor once again, ma'am?
Yeah, tell me. So floor is nothing but it will be displaying you the previous divisible number. Okay, previous divisible number. So ceiling is the next divisible number. Floor is the previous divisible number. Okay, so in the case of this is equal to floor open bracket. So 47 comma 5 I have mentioned here. So then the previous number we have to go. So 46 it will be display, I mean divisible by 5. No, right? So then 45 is the answer. So if you just press enter, so you'll be getting the answer here as 45. So it will be displaying you the previous divisible number. Understood, ma? Any doubts? So the next thing is about the statistical functions. Understanding, girls? So the next thing is about the statistical functions. Okay. So here I'll just mention statistical functions. So what is the statistical function? So the first one is about the count. Okay, so some simple data I'll just mention here. So the first one is about the count function. So it will be displaying you the number of cells which contains the numbers. Okay, so the number of cells which contains the numbers. I mean the values. So now for example, here I have so marks 85, 78 and all. Okay, so now is equal to count open bracket. Okay, so is equal to count open bracket. So and then value 1 comma value 2. So you have to select this range. So that is from B1 to B14. Okay, so B1 to B14. So and then close the bracket. So again press enter. Okay, close the bracket. So and again press enter. See now I am getting here as 11. So totally there are the 11 cells which is containing the numbers. So that means 85, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 like that. So this is about the count function. Understood?
Ma'am, can you show it once more?
Yeah. So say here is equal to count open bracket. So I've selected the particular range here. So that is from B1 to B14. Okay. So the particular range I have selected here. So and then close the bracket. So again press enter. So now I'm getting here as 11. So 11 in the sense. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's all. So it contains 11 numbers. So that means from B1 to B14. So the particular cell range contains 11 numbers, 11 values. So that is the meaning of the count function. Understood? Okay, understood. So the next one is about the counter. So in the same way, you have to apply the counter function. So is equal to counter open bracket. So again select this range here. So that is from B1 to B14. So and then close the bracket. Okay, so close the bracket. So again press enter here. Okay, say now here you are having the 12. So what does it will display? So counter is nothing but, so it will be displaying you the number of cells which are used, which are used. Okay, so this is about the counter. Any doubts? So the next one is about the count blank. So if you are having any doubts, please ask me, or else I'll just continue. So I will think that if you're not, if you're not asking any doubts, I will be thinking that you are not having any doubts, and then I'll be continuing. That's why. Okay. So now here is equal to count blank. Okay. So now open bracket. So what does it
Ma'am,
do?
how did we
See now.
why did we get 12 for counter?
So why we got 12 for counter? So you just see, I have applied the function. I have applied the cells from B1 to B14. Okay, so B1 to B14. So then, so B1 also it will be counted. Understanding? So in the case of count function, only the numbers it will be counted. Okay, so but in the case of counter, so both alphabets and the numbers it will be counted.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So now next one, shall I go to the next one? Count blank. Everybody has understood?
Ma'am, what alphabets are counted in this? In
Alphabets
counter?
in the sense, so the marks is there, no? So that contains the characters.
Okay.
So that also it has been, counted like that. So then count blank. So now is equal to count blank, open bracket. So again select the range here. Okay. Select the range here. So and then close the bracket. So again press enter. See now totally, so how many number of blank cells are there? So it will be displaying you. So within the selected range. Count blank. So the number of blank cells it will be displayed. Okay, so the number of blank cells will be displayed. Understood, girls? In the case of count blank, so the number of blank cells will be displayed within the selected range.
Ma'am, if there are no blank cells, then it will be zero, is it?
Yes, yes, exactly. So no blank in the sense we will be getting here as 0, like that. The output here as 0. So then the next one is about the count if. And one thing you have to remember, so while you are applying the function, okay, so you cannot put the space here. Okay, so say for example, count space blank. Okay, so then count space if. So like that you cannot put here. Okay, so the space is not allowed in this. Understood? So while you are putting in any kind of functions, you cannot apply the function. You cannot apply the space here like that. Without the spelling mistake and without the space only, you have to apply the function here like that. So now count if. So count if is nothing but, so the number of times the specified is repeated. So it will display. Okay, so it will display. It will display the number of times the specified is repeated. So whether it might be the number or the alphabet. So whatever it is repeated. Okay. So here the next one is about the count if. So now is equal to count if, open bracket. So and again from B1 to B14. Okay. So now B1 to B14. So that is about the range, comma, criteria. So criteria is nothing but, so criteria you have to mention within the inverted comma. So now I wanted to check the person, the students, how many students has scored 100. Okay, so then in the place of this criteria, so I have to mention 100 within the inverted comma. Okay, so I have to mention the criteria within the inverted comma. Okay, so then close the bracket. So and then press enter here. Okay, so now can you see? So once it has been mentioned, repeated here. So if not even once also, so you will be getting the answer here as 0, like that. So that is about the count if function.
Ma'am, can you show it once again? I'm not getting it.
Yeah. So now is equal to count if open bracket. Okay. So now select the particular range. So from B1 to B14. Okay. So select the particular range. So and then comma and then the criteria. So this particular criteria you have to mention within the inverted commas only. Okay, so within the inverted commas only you have to mention here. So and then the close bracket. So and then press enter. So now according to the criteria, so 100 I have mentioned here. So 100 it has been displayed how many times? So once only it has been displayed here. So that is the answer. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now next it is about the okay. So this these things you have written.
Ma'am, this COUNTIF only works for
Will
numbers, right?
No, no, no. Even the alphabets also it will be working here. So, say now, for
Yes, sir, how
example,
it works for
in the place
alphabet.
of yeah. So, in the place of this criteria, if I just mention here, I that is marks. So, how many times it has been displayed? So, again, it will be showing here as one. So, now, for example, here in the upper cell, if I just here as marks again. Okay, so now can you see the difference? So now it has been displaying here as 2. So that means within the particular selected range, so the marks it is mentioning 2. I mean it is appearing 2 times. So that is about the countif function. Understood? So the next one is about the square root. Any doubts, ma? Girls? Girls, are you having any doubts in these functions? So that's nothing but the statistical functions.
no, ma'am. Ma'am, can you show the notes once, ma'am?
Yeah. Okay, done. So the next function is about the square root. Square root. Okay, so it will display you the square root of a particular number. It will be displaying you the square root of a particular number. Okay, say now for example, so here what is root of 4? Can you just tell me what is root of 4?
2, ma'am.
Oh, ma'am.
Yes, yes. So the same thing it will display here, but the function you just look at here is equal to sqrt. Okay, is equal to sqrt. So then open bracket. So and again you can just put the number here. So some number I will put. So which number? So I'll put 121. Okay, so I'll put 121 and then so I'll close the bracket here. Okay, so I will be closing the bracket here, so and then press enter. See, now I am getting here as 11. Okay, so the square root of 121 is 11. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. So then the next one is about the factorial. Okay, factorial. Say now factorial in the sense what? Say now if you just apply this factorial function. So now if you just apply the factorial, so that means the 4 factorial in the sense, you will be getting 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So this is about your factorial. Okay. So now here is equal to FACT. So you put the particular formula here is equal to FACT open bracket. Okay, open bracket. So and then the number, you put the number here. So I'll just put here as the 4. So now close the bracket. So and again press enter. See now I'm getting here the answer as 24 here. So that means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So that means 4 threes are 4 threes are how much? 12. So 12 twos are 24. So that is the answer here. So that is about the factorial. Understood,
Can
girls?
you once again repeat, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah. Say now is equal to FACT. Okay. So now open bracket. So again, so you just specify the number here as 4. Whichever the number you want, you can apply. But if you just apply the 2 digits numbers, so then you will be able to feel like difficult, because it will be showing you in the format of the exponential. In the form of exponential only it will be displayed. So that's why you
Ma'am,
have to apply
what
the single
exactly
number.
does, ma'am, what exactly does factorial actually show?
So factorial in the sense, so you will be getting 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So this is called as the factorial. Okay, so 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 4 threes are, say for example, one more I will just give you the thing. So that means 5 factorial means what? So 5 factorial means, thanks. So 5 factorial means, so 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, like that. So if I apply 8 factorial, 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, like that. So that is about the 8 factorial.
Ma'am, can you show how to do it in the Excel sheet?
Okay, understood. So now is equal to FACT, open bracket 4. So and again close the bracket. So again press enter. Okay, so now press enter. So now I'll be getting here the complete answer here as 4, mean 24. So understood, clear girls? So these are all very very important functions. So you have to concentrate on these functions.
Ma'am,
Yeah, tell me.
can you show square root if you don't mind once more and factorial?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Square root, so is equal to sqrt. Okay, is equal to sqrt. That means the square root, open bracket 121. Okay, so 121. So and then the close bracket. So and then press enter here. So then it will be showing you the square root. So that means 11 into 11 is 121, like that. So that is called as the square root. So you can specify whichever the number you want. Okay, so that is about the square root. Understood about the square root?
Yes, ma'am.
So then the next one is factorial is equal to FACT, open bracket, and if I just mention here as 4, so any of the number you can mention. Okay, so only the single digit you mention, then only you can understand. So 4, so and then close the bracket, press enter. So now 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, that means 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24, like that. Understood? Okay, so then next one it is about the power. Okay, power. So now for example is equal to power, open bracket. So now it will be displaying you the for format, that's nothing but the number comma power. So number is nothing but I'll just mention here as 5. So and then comma power. So I'll just mention here as 3. Okay, so 5 to the power of 3. Okay, so what is 5 into 5 into 5? Okay, so the number comma power. So and then close the bracket and then press enter. So these are all the things which will be useful in the statistics. So while you are applying the statistical, okay, so that is about the power. Okay, so the number comma power. Okay, understood? So you just write down this one. So is equal to power, open bracket 5 comma 3. Okay, no doubts, no, in the case of power. Yes. So shall we move to the next one? Next function, girls? Power. So after power, so you are having average. Okay, average. So average in the sense is equal to average open bracket. So it will be displaying you the average. Okay, so it averages the particular specified numbers. Okay, so now average open bracket, so and then numbers you just mentioned here. Okay, so then close the bracket, so and then press enter. See, now how much is the average it will be displaying you. So what is the thing of this average? Sum of the particular numbers and then divided by number of the values. Okay, so which you have selected, so that is called as the average. Okay. uh, See, after factorial you are having power. Okay, so it will displaying you the particular power for the number. Okay, so then the next one is about the average. Okay, so it will be it averages the values of a particular specific numbers. Okay, so what do you mean by this average? So the sum of the average, I mean the sum of the specified numbers divided by total number of values. Total number of values. Okay, so this is about the average. So don't do all those division and all. So once if you just apply this average, average function, automatically it will be applied. See, is equal to average open bracket. So now here I have mentioned as the numbers like 85 comma 76 comma 94. So now close the bracket, and again press enter. Understood? So the next one is about the absolute. So hope so you all have understood about the till average function. So this is your last statistical function. Okay, so absolute. So what do you mean by this absolute? So it will be removing the sign, removes the sign of a particular number. Okay, so now is equal to ABS. So that means the absolute. So can you see the meaning of this? Returns the absolute value of a number without its sign. So now for example is equal to ABS open bracket. So now I can just mention here as minus 85. Okay, minus 85. So now close the bracket, so and again press enter here. So now I'll be getting here as plus 85. That means the minus sign will be removed if you apply this absolute function. Understood? So if I just apply the plus 85, then it will not be converted into minus 85. Okay, understanding? So only it will be converted from minus 85 to plus 85. That's all. Understanding, girls?
Ma'am, can you again repeat average and absolute, ma'am?
Yeah. So average is nothing but is equal to average, open bracket. So actually you have to mention the particular values here. Okay, you have to mention the particular values here. So 85 comma 76 comma 94, and then again close the bracket. So again press enter here. So what is the average of these particular three values? It will be displayed here like that. And then absolute, so is equal to abs open bracket minus 85. So it will be removing the particular sign of the value. So minus 85 will be converted into plus 85 like that.
Yes, ma'am. Can you show the notes once, ma'am?
Yeah. Okay. So you understood, girls? So then the statistical functions are done now. Okay. Okay. So the next one is about the so information functions. Okay. Information functions. So the first one is about the is even. Okay, is even. So what is this is even? So is even is nothing but, so it will be displaying you the specified value. Okay, so the specified value is a even or not. Okay, so the specified value is, if it is even, so then we will be getting here as true. When then we'll be getting the answer here as true, like that. So that is about is even function. Okay, so now let us discuss in the Excel. So now the first one is even. So is equal to is even.
What is this even? Once again, can you tell it, ma'am?
So it will be displaying you true in the answer whenever you have specified the even number. Okay, so you have to specify the whole number. Say for example 7562 within the brackets. Okay, so now press enter. Okay, so yes, so now I'm getting here as true. So I'm getting the answer here as true. So that means the whichever the number we have specified here, so that is the even number. Okay, that is the even number. Understanding? Okay.
So you should put the formula is equal to is
Ah,
even
ah,
and the number and
open
the bracket.
bracket. Yes, yes. So within the bracket, you have to give the number.
Ma'am, can you repeat
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
So now here, uh, say now the particular number you have to mention. Okay, so you have to specify the particular number. So now it will be displaying you true if the number is even. Okay, so it will be displaying you the false if the number is the odd number, like that. Understood? Okay, understood? So the next one is odd. Okay, so now this time it will be displaying you the true if you apply the, okay, the odd number. So now for example is equal to is odd open bracket. So and then some number you just mention here. So now I have mentioned here as the 965. So now I don't know whether the whole number is odd number or the even number. Okay, so now I'll just mention here as 965 within the bracket. Okay, so now press enter here. So now I'll be getting the answer here as true.
Ma'am, if it
So
is
again,
even, then it
uh,
will be false, is it?
yes, yes, exactly. So now is equal to is odd. So if I just mention here as just a 78. Okay, so then close the bracket and then press enter. See now you'll be getting here as false. So since that is the even number, it will be displaying you the answer here as false, like that. Understood? So if you want to write the formula, you can just take down. Okay, so now is text. So now here is equal to is text open bracket. So again, if I just mention some number or any kind of the data. Okay, so now for example, this time I won't type within the bracket. Okay, so now I'll be selecting the I mean I will be displaying, will be just typing the data here. Then is equal to is text open bracket. So then the you have to select the particular cell. Okay, so particular cell. Okay, so now close bracket. So again press enter. Okay, see now I'll be getting the answer here as false. Okay, so why? Because whatever we have selected, so that is not the text here, so that is not in the format of the text, so that's why you will be getting here as false. Okay, so now again in the same way is equal to is text open bracket. So again if you just select this NICT, so and then close bracket, so again press enter. So now I'll be getting the answer here as true. Understood?
Ma'am, can you explain it once more?
Ah. Say now you just type the number and type the particular text. Okay, so now here is equal to is text open bracket. So and then you just select the particular value here, the B4 cell. So and then press enter. So the B4 cell contains the number. So that's why since it is not the text, so it will be displaying you the answer here as false, like that.
Ma'am, so
And
like do
then
all information functions display answers in types of true and false?
yeah, correct. So it will be displaying you the information, that's all. So whether the data is true or false, so it will be displaying you the information, like that. So the next one is equal to is text open bracket. So again B5, B5, and then close bracket. So and then press enter. See now here we are getting the thing as answer as true, like that.
Ma'am, is text only or is it something else, ma'am? What you just explained?
Which one? Which one?
Mm. What you just explained, ma'am, was a continuation of that only.
Yeah, that only ma. Is text. That's all. So
Oh,
whatever the data I have selected, okay. So if it contains the number, so then we'll be getting here as false. Okay. So then if it is the text, so then we'll be getting here as true. That's all. Like that. Okay, understood? So this is about the isText function. Say now the same thing if I just mention here as isText open bracket. So some value if I just mention. Okay. So then close the bracket. So again press enter. So now I will be getting here as false. Okay. So now here is equal to isText open bracket. All of you listen to me, girls. Okay. So now again open bracket. So open inverted comma. Okay, so within the inverted comma, if I just mention anything, so then it will be considering as text only. So now we'll be getting here as true. Understood?
Ma'am, if not in
Any
inverted
doubts?
commas,
Inverted, it depends upon the inverted comma only. Okay, so it
so if
will be
we
displaying
text
you
anything
the
in Word and if we don't use the inverted
ah,
comma, it shall show as
ah,
false.
yes, yes, exactly.
Okay, ma'am.
So it completely entirely it will be depending upon the inverted comma. So the text or the data which is there inside the mean within the inverted comma, okay, so that is called as the true, like that, as the text function. Okay, so now today we had discussed about the mathematical functions, statistical functions, and the text functions. Understood? Okay, girls, any doubts in these three things? Easy one. Is odd, then is text. Understood? Okay, so hope so you have understood and you have to practice these things. Okay, so that's nothing but the mathematical, statistical, and the lookup, information, information functions. Okay, will you practice this much? So if you are having any doubts, so please ask me tomorrow in the class. Okay, so please let me know. So whichever you are having the doubts. Okay. So, or else even in the chat box, if you are having any doubts, you can just put it. Okay. So you just practice, and if you are having any doubts, and tomorrow, so you ask me to repeat, so I can repeat it for you. Okay. Yeah. So then we'll continue the class tomorrow. Okay, at 6:30. Okay. Bye, everyone.